You Hedgehog, Hurlin, Heatran. Today I'm coming at you with some Festival lead action, the Dipplin deck. Now, I don't know if I've actually ever featured this deck on the channel, so I'm going to go through everything real fast. Our main attacker in the deck is the Dipplin. We play a 4/4 Dipplin. Applin is the basic. This Applin specifically, it's got that tumbling attack, 10 damage, flip a coin if it's 20 more damage for a single grass energy. So we can kill stuff like Badoo or Cleffa with the tumbling attack. Dipplin, though, it's got that Festival lead ability that says if Festival Grounds is in play, which is a stadium card, this Pokemon may use an attack it has twice. If the first attack knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon, you may attack again after your opponent chooses a new active Pokemon. And then its attack is due the way for a single grass energy. It is 20 damage for each of your benched Pokemon. So we're doing 100 damage, but if we have Festival Grounds in play, we're doing effectively 200 damage. But we can do more because damage modifying tools like Brave Bangle or Vitality Band will increase our damage further. So if we put a Brave Bangle on our Dipplin and use Do the Wave, we'll do 130 damage. And then if we have Festival Grounds in play, we'll do another 130 damage to Pokemon EX. Now, if it's not a Pokemon EX, we do a Vitality Band specifically in here for like Monkey Dory. So we can actually KO Monkey Dory and then still attack another Pokemon. A lot of decks play Monkey Dory, and we don't want our opponent to either have Monkey Dory in the active or send up Monkey Dory as a response to us KOing their active. Like if we're up against Dragapult and they have a Dreepy in the active and a Monkey Dory on the bench, if we KO the Dreepy, then we would also, then they could push up the Monkey Dory and then we'd punch the Monkey Dory for 100, which they probably wouldn't be able to aggressively make use of that damage with their Monkey Dory, but we wouldn't get another knockout, which is what we're after. So that's why we play the Vitality Band. That's why we play Brave Bangle. But wait, there's more. We can modify the damage further with stuff like Black Belt's Training, which allows us to do 40 more damage to our opponent's active Pokemon EX and Kieran. Now, we definitely want to play 2 damage modifiers here, and I play the 1/1 split because it's nice to also have the switch effect of the Kieran. One of the ways that our opponent slows the deck down, or can slow the deck down in the mid-late game, is by bringing up our Thwackey. Now, the Thwackey is our draw engine in the deck, or not draw engine, but it is our engine in the deck. It's not really a draw engine, more like a quick search engine like Pidgeot, because the Boom Boom Groove ability of Thwackey says once on your turn, if your active Pokemon has the Festival lead ability, which Dipplin does, you can search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. And it's not limited to once during our turn. We can only use more. We can use more than one Boom Boom Groove as long as we have more than one Thwackey in play. So theoretically, in our ideal board state most of the time is triple Applin / Dipplin, and then triple Thwackey in play as well. So we have our attacker set up, we have follow-up attacker set up, and the reason it's important to have triple Dipplin in play is so that when the active Dipplin gets KO'd, we have another Dipplin to push into the active. But if we only save 2 bench spaces for Dipplin, and our opponent magic KOs a Dipplin, then we bench an Applin, our opponent could go KO Dipplin plus Iono, and then the only thing we have to push into the active is an Applin, and then hope we find another Dipplin. So you always want to usually want to make sure you have bench space for triple Applin / Dipplin, so you can always have 2 Dipplin at least in play, sometimes 3. That way, when our opponent knocks out a Dipplin plus Ionos us, we have a Dipplin to push in the active to continue to make use and get value out of the Boom Boom Groove from Thwackey. Now, we do play a couple different other Pokemon in here, so we won't always end up with triple Dipplin, triple Thwackey. One of the Pokemon is a 1/1 Rabsca. I hate including this card, but it is kind of a do-it-all answer for a couple different situations. One is snipe Pokemon like the Water Pawn or even the Baby Bolt in Raging Bolt. If Dipplin's not in the active, we can't use Boom Boom Groove. So if Thwackey's in the active or any other Pokemon's in the active, we don't have access to Boom Boom Groove. And like I said, Thwackey specifically has 2 retreat costs, which can make it a little bit annoying to get out of the active. Now, we do play mobility cards. We have the Kieran and we have some air balloons, but our opponent can bring up one of our Thwackeys that doesn't have an air balloon and then like judge us or Iono us and then use a snipe attack around our Thwackey like the Baby Raging Bolt attack to take a knockout off the bench. And then if we didn't draw into a way to move the Thwackey into a Dipplin, we can kind of just dead draw for the rest of the game and lose the game. So the Rabsca is really important to shut down the bench snipe, the damage spread, attacks. If Dragapult wasn't so relevant, we could just play Shaman, but because of how relevant Dragapult is, I think it's worth having the Rabsca in here, because not only does it protect our bench from stuff like Water Pawn and Baby Bolt, but also it does give us a chance, a better chance against Dragapult. The matchup's still tough, but it does give us at least an out. And the last one is a Cleffa. Got the Cleffa in the deck for that early game draw power with the Grasping Draw. Once again, it can kind of cut into our bench in the mid-late game, unfortunately. Usually we have to sacrifice a Thwackey if the Cleffa sticks around. Ideally, our opponent knocks out our Cleffa aggressively. That's what we want, but if that doesn't happen, then we have to commit to like a triple Dipplin, double Thwackey board state. For the setup and the main supporter that we play in the deck, besides our situational supporters like the Kieran, like the Black Belt's Training, like the Boss's Orders, we have 4 Arven in here. That's how we get set up. That's how we get going. finding the Buddy-Buddy Poffins. We also play a 1 of TM Evo in here, and I also play a Hyper Aroma. The Hyper Aroma has actually been pretty sick. I wasn't sure what A-Spec I wanted to run in here. A lot of people in the past have ran Maximum Belt, but that was before we had Brave Bangle, so it made a lot more sense to run the Maximum Belt. Now that we have Brave Bangle, there's way less situations where the Maximum Belt actually makes a big difference. Like if we have a Maximum Belt on the Dipplin, we're hitting for 150 damage, which is 300 damage total, which doesn't even KO a Dragapult. So we still need a combination of like Brave Bangle plus Kieran, or Brave Bangle plus Black Belt Training, or Max Belt plus either of those. So why would we waste our A-Spec on something that the Brave Bangle does already? The Maximum Belt has very few situations where it's that much better than a Brave Bangle, where Brave Bangle doesn't basically do the same thing. So I've committed towards wanting a more setup-based A-Spec, and I was like, let's just try the Hyper Aroma. And from what I've played with it so far, it's been pretty sick. It allows us to be a lot more aggressive on the first or the second turn going first. And on that first turn going second, if we whiff the TM Evo, or if the TM Evo feels too slow and we want to use Grasping Draw from Cleffa, we still have a very powerful card that we can get off Arven that allows us to have a powerful follow-up turn on that next turn. So I've been pretty impressed by the Hyper Aroma, but if you're looking for a different A-Spec to try out, I think the Secret Box would be pretty good. Unfair Stamp could be okay, but I'd rather play something that like helps us set up a little bit more. The cool thing about Secret Box is like if we get Iono in the late game down to like 3 or 2, you can Boom Boom Groove from Thwackey to just go get the Secret Box, and the Secret Box gets you your Brave Bangle, your Supporter for turn, and an item card, as well as a stadium card to work with as well. So it can kind of get your whole combo to pull off a big knockout with Dipplin, which can be pretty cool. So I didn't try out the Secret Box. I was very impressed by the Hyper Aroma, but that'd be like another one to give a shot if you're looking for something different. I just don't think Maximum Belt is worth it anymore now that we have Brave Bangle, more so than anything. But there could be a different route or a better A-Spec than the Hyper Aroma still. For the other supporters, I play 1 Research and 2 Iono, and I play a pretty heavy Pokégear count because finding Arven turn 1 is a pretty big deal. Being able to be disruptive or just kind of shuffle your hand back into your deck without discarding it is a big deal as well. We play a lot of one of very important cards. I only play 1 Professor's Research in here. I feel like it's still worth it to have 1 Professor's Research because we do have the Boom Boom Groove. So whenever we just want to draw a lot of cards, but we don't mind discarding our hand, and maybe we don't want to disrupt our opponent's hand or let our opponent see more cards. Like if we know their hand is already not that good, but we want to just like draw cards for our turn, we might not want to Iono them. So the Research kind of fills that gap, but I don't want to play a super heavy research count because we don't want to be discarding stuff like our Kierans or our bosses, or even putting Brave Bangles in play too early because it could get tool scrappered, or that Pokemon could get targeted over a different Dipplin, stuff like that. For gust effects on top of the boss's orders, I do have a counter catcher. PAL Pad could be okay in here. I do find myself often having like just extra Boom Boom Grooves to use, and usually I'm just getting dead cards out of my deck that I don't want to draw into if my opponent was to Iono me. So PAL Pad could be okay because we definitely have time to use it, I think, for sure. Also, just like a higher count of Black Belt Training or Boss's Orders could be good as well. So like other things to consider if you're looking for other stuff to try out. For the Pokemon search, we play 4 Buddy-Buddy Poffin, of course, and I do have 4 Bug Catching Set. Super powerful card that hasn't seen a ton of play because just grass Pokemon in general haven't been that strong. But we got 4 of them in here. Look at the top 7 cards of our deck, and we take up to 2 in any combination of grass Pokemon, basics or evolutions, and basic grass energy. So super powerful card. Just hasn't really found a home yet, to be honest. The 3 Pokégears, like I mentioned, maybe would go up to 4 as well. Like I said, Arven's just super important in the early game, and even past turn 1, especially with the Hyper Aroma in here, or if you played like Secret Box, it'd be like a really, really good follow-up as well. So it's not just good to find that first initial Buddy Poffin, but there's other uses as well after that. We got the Picnic Basket in here, which is really good up against Grimmsnarl. Can come up against Dragapult. We can, as long as we get the Rabsca established early on, we can usually set up a board state of like a lot of Thwackey and Dipplins, so they can't take like a multi-prize turn unless they get like the Dusknoir set up, or if we're able to pick off the Duskull or Dusclops early, that's good for us as well with our boss's orders. But against Grimmsnarl, the Picnic Basket can come up, and it also can come up against Gardevoir. That matchup can be tough as well because all of our Pokemon have such low HP that the Monkey Dory damage starts to stack up pretty quickly. So Picnic Basket can kind of be our win condition in that matchup as well. I only have 1 Sacred Ash in here for Pokemon Recovery, and honestly, as long as we don't prize it, I don't feel like we need more than a single Sacred Ash. I do play 6 basic grass energy, and same thing with that. I don't really think we need more than 6 basic grass energy, and I don't really feel like we need a way to recover them either. Like 6 basic grass energy feels good. 1 Sacred Ash feels good. The only thing that could come up with both of these counts of cards would be the prize cards, of course. But so far, I haven't felt like they've been that big of a factor. Like, we can win games without even using Sacred Ash, or by the time we need it, we might be able to get it off the prize cards if it is prized, stuff like that. So I'm going to keep it at the low count as long as I can, but with more playing with the deck, I might get to the point where it's like, all right, it was cool while it lasted, but we're probably just getting the good side of variance, and now it's kind of coming around again, where it's like it feels like we maybe need to include a second recovery card. Something like an Ice Stretcher to be aggressive, especially recovering Applins could be cool in here as well, but so far the single Sacred Ash is been more than enough. We got 2 Air Balloon in here for some mobility. A switch is something that people pretty commonly play in this deck, having like another way to aggressively move your Thwackey to the bench. Also because it allows Arven to find potentially your mobility card through the item and then find like a Brave Bangle as the tool side of things. Instead of forcing the Arven to have to find an Air Balloon, a switch can be pretty cool as well. 2 Brave Bangle, 1 Team Evolution, 1 Vitality Band, like I mentioned, the 6 Grass Energy, and then 4 Festival Grounds. I initially started off with 3 Festival Grounds, and it felt fine for the most part, but it is such a big part of our big combos to get our big knockouts. I was like, may as well make our combos a little bit smoother. It is a card we'd like to naturally draw into, of course, because that means we don't have to boom, boom, groove for it. So yeah, went up to 4 Festival Grounds. Also don't want prize cards to get too involved with this as well. Obviously at like a higher count of like 2 or 3, or now 4, we're that much more likely to prize a Festival Grounds, which makes it, things could get a little bit more awkward. And yeah, that's it. That's the build. That's the Dipplin Thwackey. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. It's all one flavor. Fudge. The heck? It's a pretty bad matchup, but we'll do our best. This is actually a matchup where we'd maybe want to like play another counter catcher, to be honest, so we can like aggressively chase down the Monkey Dories. Because the reason we lose this matchup is the Monkey Dories get out of hand and then we just lose. But like, yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, to be honest. You appreciate the aim on stairs, Scorch plays. What's your favorite card from the next set? I don't have one. I think Starno's good matchup against most meta decks, just not the grass ones. Not gonna lie, I think you're wrong. Isn't Monkey with Devo really bad for this deck? I don't know. It seems the Devo thing is like a little bit too slow, I feel like, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit too slow, I think. Take control. You try the Sarah check that ended up second in the tournament in Doom a couple days ago. Yeah, I was thinking about it. The list is pretty cool from Lee. So I've tested the quad B-Dupe deck that I literally, and I'm literally not losing. Thanks for the thought of playing the deck. Of course, I do what I can, Kevin. Oh my dude, just get me out, bro. Just get me out. Get me out, bro. Get me out. Okay, now I'm kind of thinking, what about Trolley though? I'm kind of thinking about Trolley. The thing is, like, the ace specs are all like so. All right. In what situations is Maximum Belt that much better than Bangle? When does it ever come up that Maximum Belt is better than Bangle? When does maximum belt actually ever matter? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to... Over Brave Bangle. We do 150, we do 300. Like, when does that ever matter? Black Bolt can KO Dango without full combo? No, it can't. You still come up short, right? You do 150, so you do 120, 120. So you still need a Kieran or a Black Belt training. Matters in Dango and Arch? Wait, it doesn't. I'm not trolling. I'm not. Yeah, you still come up short. Lacey might be the best. Run Hilda to find Dipplin and Energy. No, we wouldn't play Hilda. You just search the thing out with with Thwackey. I could see that though. See, I like that though. I like the legacy. I'm not playing Hilda though. Come on, lock in. Because this seems like fine. Well, the Aroma actually honestly does seem fine still though. Let's just play another game with the Aroma. Correct, Max Kieran or Black Belt. No, but that Brave Bangle still does the same thing though. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. That's my point. Like maximum belt, it doesn't do any more than Brave Bangle does. Like Brave Bangle, Black Belt, Brave Bangle, Kieran KO's a Golden Go. So why would we waste our ace spec on something that Brave Bangle does? You appreciate 35 months there, small farm animal. Max out Rellor KO's Cornerstone with Black Belt. Oh, wait, does it actually? Wait, that's how we can get through Cornerstone, bro. I'm gonna punch him with my Applins. We're just gonna Applin him. Like, no memes. Why do I have this stupid Rillaboom in here when I can just go like Applin Brave Bangle, 100 damage? Maximum Belt helps if you are using Seeking for big basics. Okay, that would work. Yeah, if we had Seeking in here, Maximum Belt would have a little bit more value. Truth. Also on Skeledirge EX in here. It's got to be terrible. There's too many moving pieces at that point. They bump your stadium in Iono you and you just cry. But I get cooked by Guardia again here, probably. We'll see, though. Maybe there's hope. It's fine. Actually, we just double Poff here, and then we just hold this. Oh, I need Air Balloon to move the Grookey, though. Oops. Oh, no, I definitely messed up. I need to get Air Balloon there. Oh my gosh. So now I kind of have to play this to hit a grass this turn. Alright, we get Iono'd here every time anyways. I don't really want to attach this yet because what if they just retreat the Monkey Dory? So I'm a senior. How does the points at regionals work for me? Like, where do I have to place to get points? Depends on how big the tournament is. You can look it up on Pokemon.com. The Imp? Oh my gosh, bro. They're playing the broken deck. Wait, don't I just get bodied by this? Am I trolling? Le Imp? Filch? Yo, that's my favorite attack in... Dude, I have filched so much with Marnie's Grimmsnarl. It's disgusting. Face one body by everything? Bro, we kind of do get bodied by everything, to be honest. You body them, actually? Maybe. Maybe we just run them over before they actually get to play the game. Oh, should I play a Picnic Basket in here? Maybe a Picnic Basket is, Yeah, I'm down to cut Rillaboom for a Picnic Basket, to be honest. There's that Iono I ordered. Oh, wait. No, it is good enough. I was like, is this good enough? It's good enough. It's good enough. Hey man, what festival has no picnic? True. Gotta have the picnic at the festival. Yeah, let me just draw a secret box off Iono. Same. Are they cheating? So I play Rises from Worlds minus... I cut a Monkey for Drift and a Dark for Bravery Charm and Fluttermane for Klefki. It's insane. Try it. Not playing 3 Monkey, 3 Dark, and Guardy has to be a crime, to be honest. Don't get caught doing that. You'll go to jail. You're exactly who the cops are looking for. Plays 4-4. Oh, what the fuck? He played 4-4? Oh, my bad, my bad. I thought he went from 3-3 to 2-2. I mean, that seems fine. I don't know if I'd play the... I mean, yeah, that seems fine then. You're chilling. I thought Riley played 3-3 for some reason. 4 Monkey's insane. Is it though? The thing is just kind of stupid good. Like... Is Fez too expensive in terms of prize cards? No. What do you mean? Just 3 Monkey, 3 Dark? Yeah, you're good then. You're good. Best monster flavor? This deck? Oh, to include in here? Not necessarily. Like, playing that in here wouldn't be terrible, to be honest. Also, bad news for Festival Lead? What do you mean? They just did 0 damage to my whole board. Dude, why are you lying, bro? This is insane. Yeah, all they did was damage our own board. How is this bad for me? You gotta... you gotta lock in here. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, actually? Air Balloon. Grass. Grass Vitality Band +1. Grass Vitality Band Stadium. Retreat, Evolve, Grass, Vitality Band, Stadium. That should work, right? We're young. Oh wait, their Monkey Dory has 100 on it. I don't need the Vitality Band, actually. I just need Grass Stadium, right? Yeah. I have to evolve as little as possible, right? Yeah, we just have to evolve as little as possible. Yo, I kind of need that Picnic Basket though, like. Did I do something wrong? When do I get to attack again? Oh yeah, okay, chill. Do you like the new Suicune EX in Pocket? I have no clue what it does. And even if I did, I wouldn't have an opinion on it. I don't play. Confessively, use Team Evo 2 times? I actually don't remember, to be honest. Man, who looks so all alone? Could you use a little company? No, it can't? What the heck? Second Frostlass? Bro, how am I supposed to win, man? This is too much. I've seen enough yet. Festival leaves the BDIF. That's what I like to hear. Evo gets discarded after use, so you'd Evo and then deal damage. I'm pretty sure you're incorrect about that. I'm pretty sure Team Evo discards at the end of your turn. So that would not be the limiting factor. Do you have Hydrapple EX or the DRI? No Hydrapples. No Hydrapples. I do need to put a Picnic Basket in here, though. Any plans for Azumarill? Best Owl deck? Nah, dude, that deck is cheeks. It's not even cool. Guess before you know I got to ask what made you wanna live this kind of life. I kind of want to boss KO one of these Frost Lasts because these things are kind of scary, to be honest. I mean, yeah, as long as my boss is in my deck, I think I go boss KO Frost Last, KO the next thing. And here's where I'd play my Picnic Basket if I played one, but I don't. A little opinion on Snorlax, pretty chill. And he's probably in my top 5. I was passing, I was sitting in my house. It was winding down and coming to an end. I almost couldn't comprehend. From the church. Don't grow on trees. Dude, if I had a Picnic Basket here, the game would just be over, right? Like, my opponent's so lucky my list is suboptimal. What the heck? I don't even want to evolve this guy yet, or this guy. I think we can still just chill on those, right? There's like nothing else that I would be crazy to get here, except for a Picnic Basket that I don't play. Are we really taking a basket just for Grim? I mean, it's also good against Dragapult as well. Taking for Grim is like definitely... Oh, I guess that's a good point. No, I'd throw it in here. I mean, it's good against Grim, Guardy. Yeah, it's good. There's a couple matchups. I think it's worth it. Why do you run the Rillaboom? It shouldn't be in here. It was my cornerstone counter until I realized this is my cornerstone counter. Like, this guy actually gets the job done. I don't actually need anything else. Like, this guy, slap a Brave Bangle on there. 1 hundo. Next one, Brave Bangle Kieran, knockout cornerstone. Go next. So how do you listen to music, interact with chat, think, and be decent at Pokemon TCG all at the same time? I mean, my play definitely suffers when I stream, for sure. But, I mean, listening to music isn't hard. That's like a background thing. I'm not really like the music. I definitely prefer having the music be around while I'm streaming, but I don't really listen to the music. Well, I do, but like, you're not analyzing the music? No, not really. Was that not a waste of boss? They're probably giving you 1 imp, 1 Frostlass anyways. Would they though? Because they could just like Ursaluna KO, keep double Frostlass or something, right? If I was them, I wouldn't give up a Frostlass. The Frostlass seemed like the best things. They could go like Iono Countercatcher or Thwackey, just leave 2 Frostlass and play or something like that. Like, that's what I'm scared of, is stuff like that. I think it's probably still correct to KO, confirm a Frostlass KO. Arquan is weak to grass or resist. It's weak to grass. Yeah, I wouldn't give up blasts either. Yeah, giving up blasts. Alright, I guess we just win. The Arven did not cut it for them. But what did they grab off their secret box? They definitely just like... They definitely should have given them... They should have been in a better spot here. They drew secret box off Iono, but then the supporter they took off the secret box... I think it was just Arven. I don't know why they wouldn't grab like an Iono or a research. They definitely messed up there. Absolutely farmed. Wasn't even close. Become a... What is it? What is the... React Andy? Did you appear in that video? No. Is Trapagos EX deck useful in the meta in any way or with any ad? What Terrapagos EX deck? Sorry, you're facing a picture? I guess I maybe appeared in that way, but I didn't get like interviewed for it or anything like that. Oh, you said you did appear in that video. So it was in one pick? Okay, okay. Did I just get donked? Oh, no, no, no. Jeez, I was like, oh my gosh, are we just cooked? Oh, wait, I should have still taken that, though, because that would increase the odds of this one. No, never mind. Well, I mean, it actually could have. Would have. Should have. Pure Terrapagos EX with the Bouffalants? Or should I Cleffa? Oh, like the tank deck? No, deck's not good. Pretty bad start, I'm not gonna lie. I guess we could draw the nuts, but maybe they whiffed an attack though? I guess it's possible. So I like to bring a playmat to a regional and ask my opponent to sign it after each round. Do you think there could be any issue with that? I don't want to break any rules. No, there would be no issue with that. I would probably ask them to do it before the round begins, though, to be honest. I can breathe for the first time. Yeah, there would be no problem, but I would ask them before the round started. Did I bench that Applin last turn? I actually don't remember. Gosh darn it. Let me just look through the deck. Gosh darn, man. Gosh darn. Dude, I wish you could tell. We just can't. I can't tell when I evolve this. Oh, I did prize my... Alright, it's chill. Yeah, what I want. Being on recording matches, I had an opponent record a match with meta glasses and post on TikTok without my knowledge. I mean, if it's at an official tournament, you can't do that. I think it's definitely inconsiderate to do it. Do it without telling your opponent as well. Yeah, if it's at an official tournament, you actually just can't do that. And then, yeah, it'd be kind of weird to do it without telling your opponent that you're doing it. They really just get bodied by the Ionos? Like, what the heck? One. I guess maximum bell would be kind of chill here, but we can make it work with like a Kieran play. TO permission possibly. Typically up to their discretion at that point. Oh, so like record the match? Yeah, sure. I guess you could, yeah. Yeah, the TO could be okay with it. Actually, I take it back. Yeah, it's not just against the rules. You just can't not do it. You have to like get permission from the TO though. Yeah. Good call out. Yeah, my bad. I am wrong. I said I don't need to play the Sacred Ash next turn. I was going to, but I got the Applin off the prize card, so we can just like hold it, I guess. I guess that is like where potentially playing a Night Treasure could come in. It would just be to like chain our little guys, I guess. Did they actually pull off a flare and attack finally? Are they there? Did they do it? So you're gonna stream the Philippines Premier Ball League on September 6th? Maybe if I can figure out what time it is. I don't know what time it starts. I don't know the times for it. I assume it's got to be late my time though, right? So probably. How do you feel about Hyper Aroma in the deck versus Max Rod or Max Belt? I mean, Max Belt just doesn't seem worth it at all. I really prefer the Max Belt though, so I wanted to get your opinion on the Aroma. I mean, consistency is good. Max Belt seems like the worst of them though. But Max Rod seems chill. Yeah, Max Rod seems chill. Aroma seems chill. Trolley seems chill. Max Belt just seems kind of low value because Max Belt's just like not good against any of the top matchups. Yeah, against any of the top matchups, it's just not very good. Oh, what the heck? Dude, this is not allowed. Are you playing the Hydra with like Chaos for 6 grass in your hand? No. Okay, we could actually be in trouble. They could actually get my double Dipplins here. Secret box for when they target the mons. Secret box could be cool too. Yeah, secret box could be cool too. Shaman? No, I play the Rabsca. I don't really want to play Shaman and Rabsca, but I guess we could. Or are they just gonna do some Angelite BS? Seems like that's what they could be going for. Countercatcher Thwackey, shuffle back double Dipplin. That would actually be kind of scary, to be honest. That would be kind of scary. Okay, thank goodness I didn't get it. Oh, but no. I can one-hit KO this, no problem, yeah. But the water pawn, now they can't water pawn in a single turn though, because the crystal's only active. So I just have to KO the active and we're chilling. That's their second Iono? No, it's their first. Okay, I Iono'd. Holy. Oh. Shaman only protects against damage from basic EX? No, it doesn't. Dude, y'all gotta stop being so confident, bro. Y'all gotta stop being so confident, bro. You gotta lock in, bro, here. At least ask the question first. Oh. No way we're killing the Sylveon? What do you mean? It's already dead. Too much confidently wrong going on, bro. Y'all gotta lock in. Y'all gotta lock in. This is absurd. It can't be going down like this. It just can't be. Would it be 100 less per attack though? No, because it affects the. I think I'm gonna use Kieran here because Kieran is like Black Belt's one card, but I can take the time to get both cards here, so I'm gonna go like Kieran plus Vitality. I'll probably just put another Dipplin in play as well. What am I doing? Click the Dippy. Why don't you use the Dragon type appliances, which allows you to search for a Pokemon and put it onto your hand? Dragon type Applin, which allows you to search for a Pokemon and put it into your hand, because you can't find it with Bug Catching Set. The The Bug Catching Set synergy is probably of a quite a bit higher value. Ice Raymond is the effect more people get wrong than anyone. People put it down confidently against me while I'm playing Dragon Ball all the time. So what level of skill should you aim for before attending a regional? It does not matter. If you want to attend a regional, you should attend a regional. That's basically how it goes. More can also give you the confidence to push yourself. There's no reason to not go to a regional if you give them the chance. Yeah, it literally does just come down to if you want to go to a regional. There's like no... There's nothing else to it besides that. You don't have to be a certain skill level or anything like that. Especially if like there's like a regional literally like right next to you. Like if there's like a regional in driving distance and like you're, or like an hour drive away or something, like. Oh no, we have a stadium. We're chilling. Well, I just have to hope Rabsca's not prized though, right? That's the big thing here. Is Rabsca prized? Gimevo, Poffin, Rabsca. Rabsca. Rellor. Applin. I actually don't know what's correct here. I'm just gonna go with these two. If I had checked my prize cards, I would have realized that I had more Thwackeys than Dipplin's prize, so this would be correct, but I didn't do that. Have you tried any Joltik Dangle since Worlds? I have not, no. You don't want to spend 80 bucks to get bodied, though? I mean, like, you're probably going to get bodied anyways, though, right? Like, if you're asking the question, the first regional you go to, you're probably getting bodied. Like, that would be my guess. Yeah, if you're asking the question to begin with, you're getting bodied going to your first regional anyways. Like, going to a regional with the idea of, like, needing to profit from it, if that's what you mean, is not how you should view going to a regional. If that's what you mean. Like if you feel like you need to like make up your $80 or whatever. If you spend the $80 and you're like, I at least want to go like make day 2, even if I go 03 or 04 in day 2. It's like, I don't know, you're still down 80 bucks either way. Whether you go 03 day 1 or 04, what's it called? Now at least perform and have decent. But why does that? Why should that? I personally don't understand why that matters. If you want to go to a regional and experience that, then then you should go to a regional. Doing well at it doesn't change. Shouldn't change that. You should just do it because you want to do it. I want to bench this guy. I don't know about this guy. This guy's kind of sus. If you want to do the thing, you should do the thing. As long as Rabsca's alive, that's not true. Because they have Dusknoir. Gosh darn it, bro. This deck is so cringe. You can only attend a regional if you won at least 4 League Cups. True. Now my Thwackey gets counter catchered, I get badooed, and I cry. Coming up. You push 13 months there, Chris. Whatever happened to having fun playing and competing? That's what it should be. It should just be like, yo, I want to go play Pokemon at a regional championship, and then you should go play Pokemon at a regional championship. That's literally all the thought that should go into it. There should be no more thought into it besides that. The Kieran, they got cooked. Winning is fun. I mean, you can't win unless you show up. If you don't show up, you literally can't. You cannot win a single game at a regional championship if you don't go to the regional championship. So I do believe you are showcasing a photo of the Geno doc. So I've heard. Oh, no Dracloaks, winnable. Hold up. Kind of down to play one of these. Pretty good finds. Actually, I'm gonna take the weakest of the cards. I'm just gonna take a Pokégear. Nah, give me an Arven just in case. I need an Air Balloon. And then honestly, off of this Boom Boom Groove, I kind of just want... Well, no, I have Boss though. Maybe I do want to be able to chase. Oh, because I could win the game next turn by going Boss KO Fez. So actually, I should just grab an Air Balloon. Just so I can... So I shouldn't have taken the Arven then. Oh, they're gonna push Fez here, right? Oh, that's the correct thing for them to do, is to push Fez. The correct play is to push Fez. All right, they misplayed. So I should have left the Arven in the deck, but taken the Air Balloon, so I could threaten the win on Boss Fez. We're cooking. We're cooking. I guess the argument could be if he's ready for a regional. You're literally always ready for a regional. That's my point, though. That's my point, is you're always ready. If you want to play at a regional championship, you're ready for a regional championship. Was little Timmy with his TM Diva ready? Depends who he plays against. Last year at Merida was my first regional in 7-8 years, where I placed 125th with Archelodon. Am I ready even if I don't have enough money in my bank account to pay for Reg? No, you're not ready then. Okay, there is a situation where you're not ready. You've identified it. I guess you can be. It is possible to be unready. But if we're not memeing, you're always ready. Are they gonna misplay again and send up the Fez and not send up Fez? Clear. Does Picnic Basket matter here? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You've been ready the whole time. Lock in. Man, I don't know if they played 2 or 3. 3, so I might not get Iono next turn. I just want to take a dead card in case I do get Iono, though. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna get a Dipplin and then probably just an Air Balloon, I think. Dippy. I think I'm just gonna search out the Air Balloon here, just so I can like threaten win on the current board. Otherwise I can't. Well, I could have got Stadium Air Balloon, I guess. You technically have to sleeve your deck. I don't think so, no, but you will get penalized if you don't. Yeah, I think technically you don't have to sleeve your deck. However, highly recommended. What other ace spec would you recommend? My locals are rampant with Badoo. In what deck? Over what ace spec? What if I can't afford sleeves? I mean, then don't use... Dude, why do you guys always have to like... You guys are like always pushing it? You know what? Stop playing Pokemon. If you can't afford sleeves, just stop playing Pokemon. If you can't afford Reg, stop playing Pokemon. Is that what you guys want? Is this what I want to tell you? Time to quit. Give up your worldly possessions, move to the forest, become a hermit. Do not engage with society. Hermit, like a crab? Could be. I'll let you pick. Become a crab. You could become a human hermit. You know, it's up to you. Become a monk. You think Golden Go numbers will still be as high as Worlds at Pittsburgh? I have to imagine it'll come down at least a little bit. It's probably got to come down a little bit, but it'll still be pretty popular. Jamie Tower 2? Maybe. Alright, chill. Also, Frankfurt on the 13th now? Oh, wait, is it? I thought they were the 20th. What's on the 20th then? Pittsburgh? Run. Damn, bro, I'm about to get embered. Damn, what the heck? That's cringe. This is interesting, actually. Let's see what I got for this. Oh. I'm gonna do it like this, because I might want a Cleffa, but I also might not. We'll see. Losing my counter catcher seems kind of bad. Using Cleffa also seems bad. Oh, wait, I should have air ballooned a Grookey. No, because I have to get to... I don't want to give them that free prize card, to be honest. I really don't want to give them... But for my current setup, it doesn't feel like I'm actually going to be able to get into... Air balloon... Oh, no, I could do it. I could do it. Is second air balloon in the deck? I could air... Oh, it's not. I can't run to a Grookey here. How does this matchup even play out? I'm wondering. I can't one-hit KO a Typhlosion ever, right? Like, it's like not possible for me to one-hit KO a Typhlosion. Like, so I can like KO 2 of them at once. 140. No. Draw +2, I guess. Take multi-prize on their dudes before they get Typhlosions running. Yeah. That's kind of it, though, right? I mean, yeah, like this next turn, we'll get a 2 prize. We'll get 2 prizes, go from there. Who the... All right, wait. Do I need to set up Rabsca now? Oh, hold up. Are they actually going to set up Dragapult? I guess is the question. Can they Ember the Cleffa? Yeah, they can. Oh, I guess they always had this guy as well, though, right? They always had Combustion. So I guess, like, feeding them the prize card is always fine. But if I promote Grookey, it gets stuck, because I probably second Air Balloon. Oh, I actually didn't check. It better be in there. Oh, what the heck? Dude, oh, dude, this is so bad. They can literally KO a Dipplin with a Quilava. Like... That's so bad. That's so bad for me. So this first one gets the stadium. Oh, I need a basic here. Dude, that's so unfortunate. I prized 2 Grookeys and an Applin. Oh, I guess I can bench the Rellor though, right? Like that, I guess that's fine. I said, like, yeah, I can like preemptively play around the potential Dragapult that could happen, possibly at some point, maybe. Sure, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Why we use the fish? Honestly, the fish for this matchup, like that's, I don't know, it's not bad. What else did I prize? Air Balloon, double Grookey Dipplin. We pulled the Air Balloon. I mean, this isn't like bad. Like I mean, we're still like chopping through them, right? We're still chopping them down, chopping them up. Whatever. Iono Counter Catcher aren't even useful either. If the deck operates, you should be ahead. Look at the game he won. Took the early prize cards. Look at how Aroma saves this game. True. I guess we're still in a good spot. We're still in a fine spot. Like they take a prize card, but now we'll always get a prize card back, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're spitting. You're spitting. These are just kind of, the Brave Bangles are just kind of useless, right? Like I just don't need them. Yeah, honestly, we cook them. We cook them. You're right. You're right. Like they combustion, but who cares? We just take another 2-prize turn and the game is already over. It's already cooked. Spawn trapping them. Now they trolling if Paul's in there. I mean, if you're gonna play the Dracloaks, putting Paul in there isn't like the craziest thing, but why put the Vitality Band on Cleffa instead of Applin? Honestly, there wasn't actually a good reason for it. For some reason, in my head, I thought I only had Grookeys on my bench. But I did have an Applin. I should have put the Vitality Band on the Applin for sure. Definitely, definitely. I actually might need one of those Brave Bangles later, actually. It's possible. I kind of don't want to play the Sacred Ash yet. I'm not going to have a ton of time to play Iono, so I kind of want to play it now. You had Evo on it? Oh, no, that's true. It was, they were all taken up. No, I did play it correctly. What the heck? Chat's trying to gaslight me, bro? That's cringe. It's pretty cringe, not gonna lie. Oh, I need a basic. Shoot. Do I even have a basic in here? All right, so I needed to play the Sacred Ash because I'm literally out of basics. That's not good. Okay, I should not have taken this. I should have taken something else. So I needed to play the Sacred Ash because I needed to recover. I did not have another basic in the deck. Oops, so I'm only getting one prize card now? Yikes. Okay, I definitely misplayed there. We're still in a fine spot, though. Despite my mistakes have been made. We're cooking, though. We're chilling. Would you use the Picnic Basket in this deck? Up against Grimmsnarl. And it could come up against Polt and Gardevoir as well, to be honest. It can come up in all those matchups. Gardevoir is like such a bad matchup, though. I don't even know if it would ever matter. It feels like we're always losing that matchup. I've been here a while. Do you think Ethan's Pichu and Charizard is real or a meme? I mean, it seems fine. I haven't played it. It doesn't need to be... I feel like you guys often think about cards too much in like extremes. Well, I guess I do it too. I don't know. It's not a meme. It doesn't mean it's correct, but it's not like a meme. It wouldn't be like it just because if I said I don't think you should play it in the deck, it wouldn't mean it's a meme. Like Pichu's like a fine card. Like Pichu's not a bad card. But I guess I always talk in extremes too, so maybe it's partly my fault as well, to be honest. But yeah, you don't have to view it as like the extremes for sure. Pichu's like a fine card. It's obviously like not a terrible card. And obviously given a certain metagame, the card could definitely be good. Is it correct to play it in the Charizard deck? I have no clue. I haven't played Charizard in a while. Let alone with the Pichu, so. But I could see it's reasonable. Not unreasonable. I'm part of the problem. How do you feel about Iono and Judge and rotation? Those are all things. I think I have to get a Dipplin here, right? I could have gotten a bug catching set, I guess. So I saw you in a documentary today. I liked your shirt. I appreciate it. I know what picture that I know the picture that's in the video because someone sent it to me. Classic, a throwback. Azul, I'm stuck between two decks. I want to play in Frankfurt, but can't decide which one to play. Do you have any ideas that can help me choose? Play the deck you think is the better play. I mean, if you don't tell me what the decks are, I can't really do much besides that. But yeah, I would play the deck that I think is the better play. Depending on how comfortable I am with deck A over deck B. And how much time you have to prep before the tournament. Before you watch the Geno doc, what do you remember of the Geno story? Or your experiences with Geno? I mean, I remember all I know the whole Geno story. What do I remember? What is my experience with Geno? I mean, he was always like a pretty chill guy. Like, he was you know, pleasant to interact with. He definitely tried. He definitely had a. I wouldn't say like played a persona, but like he you know, he was him. What are your thoughts on Geno cheating? I mean, I never saw him cheat. He got banned for cheating. A lot of people said he cheated. I mean, I never saw him cheat personally, but yeah. Why is there more Zard around? Is it because of Guardy? I would say Golden Go is the stronger reason, not Guardy. Was it Geno doc and where is it? Yeah, Mahone made a video. It's over on his channel. Wait, it died? What the heck? They're out here killing Rabscas like that? Wait, can I just not want to KO this right now? Oh no, do I actually lose? I used both my Brave Bangles. I actually can't want to KO this. But they can't win next turn if I evolve my board, right? So we should be fine. If I evolve my board up, then we should be safe. Like, they can't take 2 knockouts. I'm not even gonna bench this Grookey just in case of a Halucha or something stupid, I guess. I don't know. Oh, they have a 1-card hand off the prize cards as well. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Yeah, I definitely like burned my Brave Bangles when I shouldn't have. That was bad. Yeah, I don't know. What do I even do here? What would I get off this last one? I have a mobility card in hand. Maybe I should take like a dead card to increase my odds of seeing the good cards. I could grab this, or I could grab a Dipplin because I can't evolve to the Dipplin anyways. Just like do that and then swing twice. We should be fine. Sure. Oh, I should have attached to a Dipplin. Oops, my bad. Maybe Black Blood or Kieran. I mean, it doesn't really change anything if I get Black Blood or Kieran right now, though. Yeah, getting Black Blood or Kieran right now doesn't really change anything. Do you have a favorite era of the TCG while you've been a competitive player? Yeah, probably the DDG era. What was that? 17, 18? I think so. Or 2017 to 2019 or something like that. They could Monkey Door you though. No, they don't play Monkey Door. I'm not scared of that. I don't think Mahone is expecting to be super successful. It does have 20,000 views since it released 9 hours ago, which is more than Mahone usually gets. I think he probably is expecting to be pretty successful. I think Mahone is definitely expecting the video to do pretty well. And it should, and it probably will. Like you said, it already has 20K, 24K views. It'll definitely hit over 100K within like the first week or a couple days even. Yeah, it'll probably hit over 100K in a couple days for sure. Oh yeah, also if they monkey, they can't use their other attack either as well, so we should be fine. What's your favorite Pokemon? Favorite Pokemon is Shuppet. Lucha plus Phantom Dive, bye bye Duck. Yeah, but them not getting to Dusknoir for that turn when they want it is like huge. They still have the Halucha combo to like KO the Psyduck, but then you also, if you just rebench the Duck, you're like, all right, who cares? You still don't get access to your Dusknoirs. Like taking away the Dusknoirs is like such a big deal. Such a big deal. Such a big deal. I mean, it's Charizard again, right? Let's get the squad set up here. And let me check some prize cards here. Dipplin prized? One thing kind of cool about this Dipplin deck, to be honest, you do kind of put your opponent on a clock. Like, we do draw prize cards pretty fast. Like, the deck is a little fragile, but we are like putting our opponent on like a pretty aggressive clock. Like, they can't like dirtle around. Be like, oh, cute, you have a really cool one prize deck there. Here, let me feed you a Pidgey. Let me feed you a Badoo. We're like, we're slapping. We're smacking. Like, we're clapping. You don't really buy the argument that you can just Halucha and kill the Duck. Well, you can, but like, then that's all your damage going to the Duck. And then if I just nitrogen my Duck back, I mean, your Halucha's gone. Now the Duck sticks. Now you get no. Which is kind of how you want cards to be designed, to be honest. You don't want like someone to like put a Psyduck down and then the Pulp player's deck just like explodes. And 6 prize cards get added to your hand or something like that. You want it to be like, okay, there's still like a way for them to approach the situation and even play around it possibly, but it definitely is obviously very powerful against Dusknoir decks, as it should be, because that's what the card is designed to do. When the deck first released in Japan, people were playing Klefki and Poltnor. Oh, that's another thing they can play, yeah. They have ways around it, right? Which is cool. You want like that depth to the game where it's like, oh, they're playing this, so now I can adjust and play this. But even if you can play something that gives you like an option against it, it's still powerful for them to include the card. That's why you play the gold deck as well, of course. True. Get the bigger Duck in there, but we need a bigger Duck. That's why you got to KO the Duck with Badoo. You know, punch. Was it weak to grass? Punch it 4 times. Now Halucha at once. Then we're cooking. Do we know when Psyduck comes out? It should be legal when Mega Evolution's legal. So that week, it should become legal. That Friday. Because it comes out in the blister pack, which, yeah, it should be legal that time. Or the Psyduck was promo only, not going to be available. What do you mean not going to be available? I was on Pult. Oh, Typhlosion, my bad. I was on Poltner for a bit and went back to straight Pult. I love the consistency, and it's just what I've been better with. One thing I don't understand is the use of Cornerstone in the lists I've seen, though. Any insight on that one? Anyone? It's a tech for Golden Go. I don't know how you utilize it to actually beat Golden Go if they have Baby Dango, though. But it's a Golden Go tech. Think Psyduck will be pricey? No, it's like a one-up promo. It'll be... it might be like $1. I don't know. It shouldn't be too expensive, though. I'd be interested to see if something like Pulp Frost Ice would be a thing. No. That deck is just... the deck is god-awful. Put it out of your mind. Do not think about it. As soon as you start to try and think about it, stop thinking about it. Save yourself the... what's it called? Frost Ice Paul that's garbage. That's trash. I'd probably just hit him with the aroma, right? We should just aroma. I was like trying to think of like, should I save my aroma here? But I don't really want to stack air balloons, so we're chilling. You think about Do not go past go. Do not think about. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I wish there was like a little bit more we could do to set up like this. Like, what do I even grab off this Boom Boom Groove? Like, I don't need anything. I think I'm honestly just gonna take like a dead card, right? Like, because like if I get Iono'd, I just want to be able to draw into better cards. I could establish a Brave Bangle here. Gives me that to KO something like a yeah, it just seems fine to establish. I guess I prize my other one, so then that's something, but yeah, it seems fine. Do you think Armor's Box had any competitive viability? No. Not in the current format. No. I don't know, the deck's not terrible. Like, no, I think no. It's not a deck. I guess I could have to think about it. Like, is it a deck I would ever consider to bring to a major tournament? No. So then do I think it has competitive viability? Like, no, I don't think so, no. Like, a deck that I would have to, like, I'd have to at least consider the deck, right? Like, I have to be like, I think this, like, I think I could see myself playing this given a certain metagame. But that's just never true for Armor's Box. Because the deck is just underpowered. It has nothing to do with, the deck is just underpowered neutrally. It has nothing to do with like metagame. It's just the deck is just not good enough. So there's no meta shift where I'd be like, it's time for, what's the deck called? Armor's Box. Yeah. Well, in this format, I do say this format because there could be enough. There could be like some powerful cards that come out in the future sets where the deck becomes good. So I'm always talking about like current format. So like next format, who knows? Format after that, who knows? Also, I guess another thing with that is like 3 prize Pokemon could change that as well, because the deck has good one-hit KO potential. So. That's as far as my analysis goes. I'm just gonna play Research this turn. Research seems kind of good. Is there a supporter I could find? Oh, I'm just gonna play it actually. If there's like, if I hit an Iono, I think I did out an Iono here. Just get rid of all those dead cards, cycle them. Do I have a Sacred Ash in hand? No. You see, this is where I get stuck with this deck. It's like I don't need anything else. What do I even take? I just want to like take dead cards or something. What's a dead card? This is a dead card. So if I get Iono'd, I have a less. I mean, I guess that's the correct play though, right? Just take, because I have a pivot card. As long as we have a mobility card in our hand, yeah, just give me bad cards. I'm not going to use this anytime soon. So I put the dead cards in my hand, I guess. Maybe there's an argument to have like not research there then. Air Balloon? No, because we have the Kieran. The Kieran's good enough. Yeah, Kieran's good enough. I don't think I need an Air Balloon as well. What does cycling mean? Just like going through your deck. Like sometimes you'll be in a position where you're like, I have everything I need, and like the value of my hand is like okay, and like you have an Iono or a research, but you're like, I could just like find more like little things to still progress. Like if it's a research, maybe you discard like a couple bad cards alongside a couple like average cards. So you're like, it's better just to see more, even if your hand would be fine for next turn probably. you may as well like just continue to progress through your deck, getting rid of bad cards, trying to find as many good cards as possible, and just overall getting the composition of your deck into a spot where it's just higher value cards on average. So if you get Iono'd, you're more likely to draw into good stuff that will lead to you winning the game versus not. So you just like to progress through your deck basically. Armor's Box comes down to how good big basic Pokemon in the meta are. Also, a good dark basic Pokemon would be nice. I'm not sold on the big monkey. I mean, the monkey or the Roaring Moon are like okay though. Probably Thwackey before the research to ditch extra stuff. Honestly, that was probably a good play to be honest. Yeah, I probably should have tried to do that. Yeah, that's what I was trying to find off the bug catching set, which is dead cards like the beetles. Recycling is basically non-targeted thinning. I wouldn't exactly say that. I mean, kind of a little bit. I mean, I guess it's kind of like thinning. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like thinning. You could say it's kind of like thinning. Yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably fair. Dude, did they recently make it so that you can start to play cards before you even draw your card for turn? It's like a good thing that you can do it, but it feels like that's new, right? Or am I trolling? I'm not gonna find much better times to play an Iono, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. That glitch has been there for a while. I mean, I wouldn't consider it a glitch. I think it's a good thing that you can do that. Okay, so like here, I think I just take a dead card again. Just get back to the Picnic Basket or something. It's really just to speed up the game quality of life glitch, to be honest. Yeah, I mean it's a good thing. It's a good thing that you can do it, but I feel like I wasn't able to do that before. Maybe I'm trolling though. Why is it good that you can do that? Because it just lets you play the game faster. Anything that lets you play the game faster that's not at a jarring rate is a good thing. Like, I don't need to see my top deck to like want to play a card. And if I top deck something that all of a sudden would make me want to change, well then I misplayed, and that's just kind of on me. It's kind of like, who cares? Like, I shouldn't have to be able to see my top deck to like play a card. If I know every card in my deck, then I can make the call on whether or not I want to see my top deck or not before I play a card. And if I play a card that I wouldn't have played once I see my top deck, well then that's kind of on me. It's just a misplay on my part, right? BTC jail does something good, but it's an accident. I mean, it might not be an accident. They maybe did it on purpose, right? What happens if I played a card before I drew for turn IRL? DPL. Well, it would only be a DPL if it's not fixable. Like if you play a card and then start to search your deck without top decking your card. But like, I still top deck my card on PTCG Live. Like if you go to play an Ultra Ball and you haven't drawn for turn yet, as long as you draw for turn eventually and the correct card, you're fine. I think theoretically you could even like pick up your deck and start to search through it, but as long as you and your opponent both agree that your top card is your top card, you just put that to your hand and you just continue your Ultra Ball search. Like there wouldn't even be a question of prize penalty. If a judge got involved for whatever reason, then you'd at least get a warning. But yeah. Noob here. What's a DPL? Double prize penalty. So in competitions, if you make an error, you'll get a DPL, which means if I get a DPL, my opponent has to draw 2 less prize cards to win the game. And it's possible like situations happen where both players get a DPL. Actually, is that possible? Is a double DPL a thing? It is both players' job to maintain the board state. So if one player makes the error, but it's both players' job to maintain the board state. So usually one player will get a DPL and the other player will get a warning. And if you get enough warnings from your opponent getting DPLs, you will also eventually get a DPL. What does the L and DPL stand for though? Oh, it's double prize loss technically, yeah. Yeah, double prize loss. Double DPLs exist, but they are kind of rare. Yeah, it's unlikely. The person who didn't make the error, it's unlikely they will get a DPL, but they'll almost definitely get a warning. And if you get enough warnings from your opponent getting DPLs, at some point they'll start to give you DPLs or game losses or match losses. My opponent and I got a double game loss in Toronto because he drew off Fez after a poison KO. Really? A double game loss? Seems a tad extreme. Doesn't a double DPL just cancel itself out? I mean, not really. If I have 2 prize cards and you have 4, I win the game. Oh, I just win. Like, you could have 4 prize cards, I could have 2 prize cards, and theoretically, you could have the advantage in the situation. Like, you win the game 100% of the time. But then a DPL happens, and then it's a double DPL, and then I have 2 prize cards left, or I have 2 prize cards left and you have 4. So then I just win the game. Oh wait, I'm going first? Oh. I might have changed my play, to be honest. I didn't realize. I also don't know what I'm up against. I'm just gonna put 2 of each down, and then we'll see what we're up against before I commit the third Grookey, because I might want a third Applin. Okay, I just want to make sure I was going first. Oh, I should have attached to an Applin there, though. Oops. The hands? Help! It's a good thing I opened Cleffa, because I would definitely Cleffa here. Because if I TM Evo out like 1 Thwackey, 1 Dipplin, and they go hands, boss KO, Dipplin, I just lose, so. Holy Energy isn't necessarily bad anyways. They may use it for Evo. Yeah, but I would Evo off the Applin anyways. Like, I'd probably push Applin Evo with Applin. So I should just attach it to just get it into play, to be honest. I think for sure. If we top deck Arven here, though, we're just cooking. Like, it's raps. Research, huh? Oh, this is Miraidon. This isn't, I thought it was Joltik Box. Is there any chances of winning? For me? Yeah. What? How does this deck be control? I don't know. Well, I'm not scared of a turn 1 hands here at this point. The generator seems very unlikely. Now we top deck Bug Catching Set into Dipplin Thwackey. That would also be fine. I'm down for that. Holy. Only 1 lady in the discard pile right now. No generators found so far. I got a message saying I want a giveaway on your stream. I just want to confirm it was really you. I had to miss the end of the stream. I want to make sure I'm not getting lied to before giving my address. You did, yes. You did, Nick. They probably should have used Magnemite there, though. That seems like a mistake for sure. Okay, well, we whiffed the play. So I know they don't play any stadiums, right? So we can throw that out. I guess TM Evo isn't... No, if I do this, though, and get a Dipplin, they could chase my... I have to Grasping draw. But maybe I just burn this, to be honest. Just draw 7. Yeah, I'm just going to draw 7. Alright, pretty chill. Oh, you're gonna KO with Tool, sorry. Yeah, this deck would suck if we couldn't want to KO. We can KO Dragapults. We're not worried about an Iron Hands. I guess they could technically triple hands us, to be honest. Oh, they are down there super odd. So unless they play 2 super odd, we will probably win. Triple hands is like the only way we lose this matchup. Have you watched I've not watched the Tricky Gym video yet. Are you playing that other game after TCG Live? Not today, no. I just commit to the Aroma. Oh, I have a Brave Bangle on hand. Thank goodness. I was like, oh no, we lose. Double Bangle prized. Then I would have had to like play for like a black belt play, but I didn't play for that, so I probably would have lost. I wouldn't hate this actually getting some evolutions. I can get some more evolutions. I don't really need to play this yet. I just have the Applin in hand, which is probably good enough, to be honest. Evolve. Dude. Holy smokes. I'm just gonna start to build up pieces that I'd want for another knockout next turn, right? So like Kieran. Maybe I go to black belt's training instead. Like, do I want to play around a Braver Charm later? Maybe I do. So let's go for Kieran. I'm gonna attach an energy. I'm gonna want an evolution. So let's get a Dipplin. Nope, no Dipplins. So I guess I go for Sacred Ash. Attach Sacred Ash, this guy. I have a way to move. Brave Bangle's going to the active. Maybe now I just take a dead card. Or, no, they're not going to above my stadium. I mean, they could, but I'm not going to play around that. Or a card that I could use in the future. Like, give me like another Poffin, I guess. Or I could have grabbed the Applin itself, actually. Oops. 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 Alright, we got him. You should watch it and react to it. I could. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it once through first, and then maybe I'll watch it through it, and then give y'all my thoughts on it watching through it. But maybe I'll watch through it like once. So maybe I'll watch it on like Wednesday or something. What is Azul playing now? This is Dipplin. You don't know about the Dipplin? What? Dude, how do you not know about Dipplin, bro? That's disrespectful, to be honest. All right, they could still triple Iron Hands me. They are down a Super Rod, but I mean they could play some other form of recovery, and they also have 3 generators left, so I could get triple Iron Hands here. You think of an instant in which you wouldn't want to attack twice with Dipplin? Where if you KO the active, it gives your opponent, it moves the active for them, but on the next turn you'd KO the active, then KO something else, and then that would win you the game. I don't know what kind of situation that would look like, but that would be it. Something like that. One thing I'm actually like not remembering, to be honest, is that we need to. They did play an Iono. They maybe only play one, but they also maybe play PAL pad. So I think I'm gonna go like Brave Bangle here. A1G. I don't know. I'm just gonna take dead cards, I guess. At the start of the stream, someone asked about using Evo twice. I think it works. You should test it for science. I'm pretty sure it just doesn't work. What does this thing? What does it say? If Festival Grounds doesn't play the Pokemon, can use an attack. May use an attack. It has twice. You don't have TM Evo as an attack. I'm pretty sure. Honestly, Picnic Basket in this seems kind of troll. Why? Why not use why not Iono? Use Iono. Oh, I could have Iono'd there. That actually would have. That's actually a good thing. We probably should have Iono'd. Wait, think I have a third? Oh, I should have Iono'd because it would play around the second super rod. Oh no! And now I'm just gonna get double. Now I'm gonna get handsed. I should have definitely Iono'd. I definitely should have Iono'd. Never lucky. Isn't Picnic Basket purely for monkey? No. It can be used that way. It's used to heal your board. Dude, I definitely should have Iono that turn for sure. You can use any sleeves you want as long as they're a single solid color or a Pokemon official artwork. You can't use non-Pokemon official artwork sleeves though. It's gotta be one of the Dweeble. Dude, I've been training for this matchup, bro. I've been training for this. Can they kill me? Don't kill me, bro. Do different colors shuffle differently? It does feel like there are sometimes like, nah, not really, no. Different styles of sleeves feel different when shuffling. Shuffle differently? No. I don't think any sleeves shuffle differently. They just feel different. So people have preferences based on that. Honestly, no, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, but Slight Intrusion actually is not bad to punch a cornerstone. So I'm a bench this guy. Or so many pros use the yellow sleeves. I don't know. They like them, I guess. D's. I don't want to waste energy. Actually, this could matter to get this KO, right? So I could get no, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna put it here then. Put her there. I might TM Evo here actually. We'll see. The way for 60 honestly is fine as long as the aroma's in the deck, right? Which I guess I could check. Like, what would my next turn look like? Arven for Aroma. Aroma for here. That's like such a weak turn. If I don't punch this and this thing gets a tool card next turn, then it is kind of scary as well, right? I think I'm just gonna punch him, to be honest. Well, hold up. I get what, 240 HP? I wish I had just gotten like a couple more basics, to be honest. Do this. Oh, I didn't even check for the aroma. Okay, hopefully it's in there. Maybe it lets you immediately grab Stadium. It would let me grab the Stadium, but then I wouldn't be able to get bench Pokemon. I can't get TM Evo and Stadium off one Grookey. That's the problem. I thought you used yellow seeds because it looks like cheese. Of course. Would you want to bangle the Rellor? I mean, I could. I can also bangle this guy, though, too. It's like the same difference, right? I said bangle. I'm 10 damage away from knocking them out here. Oh, wait. They have the town store to get the... Oh, wait. Where's their cape? What the fuck? They must have it in hand, right? No cape? No cape? Hey, prize double cape? What the heck? Wait, does this guy kill? Rabsca does how much? On 10. So this doesn't even guarantee KO, but this would if it's in the deck. The Rabsca KO is crazy. Hold up. Let me see what's in there. Rabskilliums. Oh, no, not my Rabsca. Dude, wait, that sucks. That's so bad. My Aroma's here. Aroma. Oh, wait, I could have made it work. No, wait. No. When it worked. Stadium. I'd only do 80 damage if I take the stadium, though. Am I losing this game? What is going on? We just hit him with a slight intrusion. So unfortunate. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a bad play here. It's like, okay. I think I'd rather just do more damage, though, to be honest. I don't know. If you went Team Evo instead of doing damage, you could Arven for Poffin, Grookey for Stadium. Oh, sure. Yeah, if I did that. Yeah. That's fair. Dude, they had the cape the whole time. Now I'm just tilted. They had the cape the whole time and just didn't. Oh no, maybe they got off their prize cards. Yeah, they got a prize card. Never mind. My friend is trying on Charizard. Any tips for the mirror? Because I have no clue. Don't draw too many prize cards too fast sometimes. I'm running out of energy, actually. Yeah, I'm actually running out of energy here. I hope you have a Rillaboom. I don't, but I got Applins. Oops, I misplayed. I should have town stored first. Within that one more card. Yikes. Alright, if I didn't prize a single energy, actually no, even then, yeah, I only have 2 energy left. Oh my gosh. So I did prize an energy then, right? No, I didn't. That's literally all I have. It's fine. We'll make it work. $80 knocks out, right? So I don't need to... I could have got a Poffin to get both of these. What am I doing, bro? I'm literally just trolling. Do I want to save this Poffin? Should I burn the Poffin? Drawing the Poffin at this point seems pretty weak. Oops. Yeah, whatever. We're chilling. Sacred Ash really better than Super Rod here? Yeah, I think so. I only play 1 Sacred Ash. I play no other recovery. If you're gonna play 2 recovery cards, then I think Super Rods are probably fine, but you need to, like, if you only need a Sacred Ash like once, that's it, and then you're good to go usually. So it's nice to just like play 1 Sacred Ash and that's all you need. I'm a little scared. I also am super low on Oh my gosh, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a weird game. It's just gonna be a weird game. I'm super low on mobility cards as well. Appreciate 21 months there. Zach Williams. Doesn't Fluttermane only stop the active? Yeah, but if your active doesn't have Festival Lead, Thwackey can't use Boom Boom Groove. What does Fluttermane say though? That you can't use your ability or you don't have an ability? You could still have Festival Lead but not be able to use it. But I forgot what it says. This monkey is so annoying because we can't even chip away at the cornerstone. Well, it'll only be annoying if they attach to the monkey, but they didn't attach to the monkey, so we're fine. Yeah, we're fine here. All right, the boss is actually kind of nice for us here because that means I can put an air balloon on a Thwackey here. Swinging. The main shots off Thwackey. Okay. Or I guess they could like counter catcher a Thwackey even, and then just hit it for 90, spread 20 would be annoying as well. Is there any good counter to Badoo? Second turn Badoo feels so bad sometimes. Maybe like Pokemon that can prevent effects of attacks. No, there's nothing like that. You should have to set up better to be able to deal with it. Okay, this is winnable. This is very winnable. I do need a grass energy here, which I think I have to hope to hit it off this, to be honest. Because if I send this up to put an air balloon on this, and they can bring up this one to get stuck the rest of the game. So I have to do this. Wait, but no, I guess I get stuck anyways, right? Yeah, maybe I should have just done it, to be honest. 2 grass left. Yeah, I probably just should have sent the thing up, to be honest. My second air balloon prized? No, because then I would have the air balloon left. No, then I would have the air balloon left. No, what am I saying? What the heck? Energy? Three, 4, 5. Oh no, I actually don't want to evolve this. Energy? If you had pushed the Applin, yeah, but then I can't retreat the Applin. The Applin has 2 retreat cost. That's why I didn't push it. Alright, we're chilling. Three prize cards left. Honestly, I'm just gonna play it. Seems fine. Oh, I could have got a Thwackey back there, I guess. Just in case I needed it. Yeah, I could have got the Thwackey back. Arm for Stretcher Vessel. I don't play either of those cards. Alright, we got our Air Balloon as well, which is big. You think that Mega Venusaur is screwed when Mega... I don't know. I don't think about new future formats. If it's not current standard, I don't care about it. Okay, that's fine. We're chilling. We also have 1 energy left, so we can move either Thwackey and we can move a Grookey once, and this thing can become a Dipplin and attack. Pretty chill. So now I think I evolve this to a Dipplin just to get out of the way. Why did I put all those Dipplins and Applins back? I don't think I need that many Dipplins and Applins back, to be honest. Just take a dead card. The most dead card. don't think I need to play a supporter here. Like, playing Iono doesn't make any sense when they just kind of drew past, right? Alright, we did it. We should just win here. I don't see how we ever lose. You see Mahon's documentary? I haven't watched it yet, no. We should do once there. Sheepy male. Yo, appreciate that 80 months there, Cordy. Why do you talk like that? Like what? I mean, if they donk him, they donk him. If he's cooked, he's cooked. How do I find your buy list? It's in my Discord, in the buy list channel. What the fuck? Like that, probably. What the fuck? Do they play that? They play it as like an anti what's it called, card, right? It's got to be for Golden Go, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. Not that that's good, but that's got to be the reason they play it. I maybe should have gotten a Thwackey there. Am I like playing around? They could have Crispin here, right? Or like Crystal something. And then I'd rather have a Dipplin in play than what's it called? Right? I don't know. Let's see how this goes. It's Armarouge box. Dude, I was like, what the heck are we up against here? Oh shit, I gotta deal with Iron Hands. Okay, this isn't great, I'm not gonna lie. But we might be okay here. We'll see how their turn goes. Have you tried Secret Box? No. I could see it being good though. I did think about it. The problem is like when we get Iono'd in the late game, it's hard to have enough good cards or enough bad cards in the hand to want to use it, to be honest. I don't know. I could see it. I could see it being the correct inclusion or play or whatever. Is Conkeldurr a competitive deck? No. SVC if we get Arven first. Kind of insane, kind of broken, kind of crazy. Alright, we're cooking now. Let's get ahead of the attachments. And we're swinging for the KO. All right, a little bit slow on both our starts, but Psyduck isn't in the buy list. Oh, well, Psyduck doesn't come out in the set. I guess I could have added it to the buy list, though. Yeah, Psyduck doesn't actually come out. It comes out with the set. It doesn't come out in the set. Comes out as a promo in a blister pack, but I should probably add it to the buy list. It's a good shout. I'm still a Mega Venusaur believer. Listen, I want the card to be good. I just don't think it will be. What's the point of this deck? Let's use Dipplin. That's it. As our attacker. Attacks twice with the stadium in play, and then we basically Dipplin can one-hit KO everything in the format with enough of combo modifiers things. But yeah. How long do you normally wait to buy a card after a set drops? Depends how soon I have a tournament. If I have a tournament like 2 weeks after the set drops, then I'll buy my whole buy list immediately. Just kind of comes down to that, though. With the max belt. I think I just KO this with... Let me just see what's in the deck. If Vitality Band's in here, I think I KO it with Vitality Band. Oh no, I have Stadium in play. I can just hold my Vitality Band. For some reason in my head, I thought they bumped my Stadium, so... Who is Jay Lesage? A player who's been playing the game for a while, who is currently permabanned. I could Iono here, I guess. I should have Iono'd first then, I guess. Do this. Catch this. Just get a Bangle set up. Because I do want to find time to use my Ionos. And now just seems like the best time. I don't want to pay. I'm content with holding my boss as well. If anyone in chat is curious why I'm not going to play boss, I just don't need to do it. You saw the Gino video? I haven't watched it yet. No. I'll give it a watch at some point. I'll probably watch it after I'm done streaming today, to be honest. Is Jay Lesage related to Zach Lesage? Yes, it's his brother. I have Sacred Ash for the next turn. We're swinging. Do you think Mega Guardy will help the Golden Go? I have no clue. No clue. Do not know. I don't think about or try and predict formats until they actually happen, or matchups in formats. The only thing I do with cards before they come out is I think about it whether it's good or bad card. That's about it. Well, maybe I'll think about some combinations with the card a little bit, but if it's not something that comes to me in the moment, I just, yeah. When I look at a card, why not 2 prizes here? Because I only play 1 boss, so they could just attack with the Chi-Yu again. I have to go through the Chi-Yu then anyways. So I may as well just KO the Chi-Yu now, because I'm already heading the project change, and it lets me preserve my boss as an option later in the game. There's no reason to use boss right now. Yeah, I don't, if something comes to me in the moment, when I look at, I don't know. When I look at Mega Sharpedo, I recently just put out my video on the new Mega cards coming out, the Mega Charizard and all that stuff. And I saw Mega Sharpedo, I was like, oh, okay, you combo this with Toxicity, that's cool. Read the Toxicity card. And I was like, at first I was like, this card kind of sucks. I was like, oh, well, you can actually play it with Monkey Dory. Okay, maybe it's actually not terrible. So, but that's it. That's the extent of the thinking I think about future stuff that I can't currently play with. Yeah. Dan T said, do you think Mega Guardy will help the Golden Go matchup as Guardy? No clue. I don't know. Maybe. Could. Maybe it doesn't, though. So So if it doesn't come to me in the moment while I'm like physically looking at the card, I just don't have an opinion on it because I just haven't put any thought into it at all. I just don't have opinions on things that I don't think about. If I'm not going to invest like some thought into it, then I just don't have an opinion on it. Honestly, I kind of want to cut an Iono, but I don't know what I'd play in here. I kind of want to add a different supporter to this deck overall. Let's see. Appreciate the 9 months there, Big John. Is there a reason to not KO the Vitality Band? With Vitality Band there, you do damage to them on they promote. There could be some value in it, but they probably just promote Terrapagos. Or they promote Latias. I'd punch Latias for 110. And then if I gust Latias later, I would KO the Latias, but then they would just promote like Ho-Oh and I'd get a punch on a Ho-Oh. So I would never be able to actually utilize the extra damage. So putting the Vitality in play there leads to more damage in play, but I'll never be able to actually take advantage of the damage. Because if I ever chase that Pokemon, I would KO that, and they would push up another 2 projects that I wouldn't KO, and I'd be in the exact same spot that I was in previously. The reason to put the Vitality band in play would just be to get it out of my hand more so than anything. But there could be value in keeping it around still at this point, because it'll allow me to KO like a Latias or a Fez or something. Off the bench. I mean, we just win now, right? I don't think I need this Thwackey. It should be enough. I want to get some value out of these before. So now I probably play the Black Belt's training. Hold on. I need a stadium. Oh, this is my last stadium. They haven't used their legacy energy yet. That's not a very... I mean, I'm likely to get the stadium off the prize. All right, I'm just going to swing. I'm likely to get the stadium off the prize cards. We should be fine. I'm convinced Azul keeps the same bowl and spoon next to his PC and pretends to eat every day. I just don't eat. Or just give me like a bad card that I could use. It just doesn't matter. This deck has so many bad cards. I wish there was... Maybe I should just play 4. Honestly, I kind of just want to play 4 Stadium because... it's just like another combo piece. Like, I think I'm just trying to... I want to play more cards to make the deck more consistent. And a 4 Stadium would help make the deck more consistent. 7th Energy would help make the deck more consistent. Just more pieces for combos is... I feel like I just want more pieces for combos. I think Stadium would be the one to play, though. You're not at 4 Stadium? No. Why would you not play 4 Stadium? It doesn't feel like I needed it, but I'm down. I'm going to put a 4th one in. I am going to put a 4th one in. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like I needed it. There's been a couple situations that gotten a little sketchy, I guess, but... just having +1 combo piece, I guess, is just kind of cool, right? But honestly, having like another black belt would maybe be even higher value than like another stadium, because there's so many decks in the format currently that just don't play stadiums. But then if I guess if I go up against a deck like this, I wish I had 4 stadiums. You don't need to, you need it, and then you need it. Yeah, but you can say the same thing for every card, right? I thought you said consistency wasn't real, only correct and incorrect. No, I've never said consistency isn't real. The way people perceive consistency in the Pokemon TCG is incorrect, though. Or people just don't understand how to correctly perceive consistency. I kept my Kieran, right? Yeah. Appreciate the prime sub there. Ladder. Welcome to the Rat Pack. If you attach it to Team Evo attack, would you be able to use it twice with Dipplin and Festival lead? No. Sorry, versus Dango, you need Band and Black Belt. That's true. You do need a lot of pieces. And they do play like double stadiums, so they can like replace your stuff. Well, that's why I was like thinking like we could play like a second black belt or something like that as well. Juno apparently went to a challenge today. Bro, you should have won and beat him. Like, listen here, Onk. I've heard of Gabriel Fernandez stacking. What is this about? He got DQ'd from NAIC last year. And they got banned afterwards. I don't know if he, I don't think he stacked or anything. Is competitive? No, unfortunately not. I wish. Do the wave with the stadium they bumped? Oh, but I can't go wide. At first I thought you were onto something. Yeah, I thought you were onto something, but then I was like, wait, I don't think you are. I was like, wait, holy shit, you're cooking. Oh, I would have to play a Terra Pokemon though. So far, the Aroma has been really good, though. I will say that. The Aroma has been pretty good. I think if we played Trolley instead, that would probably also be pretty good, but... Okay, the hand got a lot better. I mean, I was gonna say, they probably don't play stadiums, but they could play Iono, I guess. I'm just gonna pass. What's up, Silver Server? Who's Gino? A big name player from back in the day. Oh, they apparently do play stadiums. If it's jungle, they'll have Laventias. Oh, good point. Good point. Looks like it is Troll Box, but that's fair. That's a good reason I should have held out. That would be a reason I should have held out. Doesn't Box give you the knockout against Big Mons easier? Since you Thwackey gets you Stadium Tool and Black Belt. Yeah, but it doesn't help you set up. Like, it's like, I mean, because it could help you set up. I don't know, not relying on Team Evo has felt really, really nice, though, to be honest. Also, using Cleffa has felt pretty good as well. This is interesting. I'm gonna knock this out. Wait. Oh, I literally have KO in hand. What the heck? I thought I had to research into it. This is a pretty weak board, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know, I think I'll take it. Yeah, my board is actually super weak, I'm not gonna lie, but that's only if they can't Iron My Hands me next turn anyways either, yeah. I mean, my board is like pretty weak, but it's fine. That's why it's Applin and not the other grass one that does 10 plus 20 on a coin flip. I guess you gave me the option to say no, you may not, but I'll go ahead and answer anyways. Honestly, I don't know. Hitting for 20 seems fine, but honestly, KOing Badoo seems better, so I should probably switch to the other one. No saw swings is the best. Nah, you're trolling. What the heck? Well, they could still play Water Pawn, but we hope they don't, I guess. Vitality Band's just like really weak, right? I'm just gonna try and burn it. Just get +1 card. I don't want to one of my Applins because I want to be able to put the Brave Bangle there, and I don't want to put it on the Thwackey either. Ooh, this hand is almost good. The hand is almost good, but not quite. We're almost there, though. There's no way their attack return is colorful friends, right? Oh, wait, actually, it might. They might not have a Terra. She has to learn how to make wings. Homemade or superior even without a deep fryer. Bro, it's just so much time, though. Dude, that's my biggest thing personally. I just value my time too high to, like, want to cook. That's what it is. Like, I'd rather be streaming more or just, like, playing video games or something. I don't want to spend time cooking. If I really want wings, I'd rather order Wingstop. They are actually just freaking cooked, though. They're just done. It's over. Actually, it is good to have a mobility card, to be honest. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go like this then. Because they could counter catcher up a Thwackey and then trap it, and then I could actually get stuck. Because this is just gonna go give me an energy. Because I don't want to I don't want to risk the bug catching set, so. They do have like a comeback line here, I feel like, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna go knockout, knockout, and then they go push, hoot, hoot, counter catcher, Thwackey. And then if I just don't find a way to move the Thwackey for a couple turns, they could definitely make a comeback, so we'll see. I was gonna go Thwackey for Arven, Arven for Hyper Aroma plus Air Balloon. And then I'd have the Air Balloon in the hand, the Hyper Aroma finds the second Thwackey, second Thwackey finds me energy. But I prize the Aroma, so. Ooh, we could get stuck. I need to cook healthy meals in 30 minutes because later in life, I mean, you can eat healthy and not cook. Like, I eat pretty healthy, but I don't cook. Well, I mean, I cook like one thing a week, but it's pretty easy to eat with, what's it called? You can eat pretty healthy without actually, okay. You eat pretty healthy without actually cooking. I can go crisp and crystal, I guess. It won't taste as good, that's for sure. Force them to eat healthy if you don't cook. I mean, it can be. I mean, like, when I say cook, I mean, like, actually cook. Like, if you just, like, put some rice in a rice cooker and then, like, make some chicken. I don't know. I don't know if I consider that cooking. You could consider that cooking. If we're talking about that as cooking, then, like, sure, I guess. Yeah, that's cooking. Rice in a rice cooker. I guess the only thing that's involved is like chicken, and then like, I don't know, boil some broccoli. When you have the balloon, is it better to just hold it or just to put it on what you want? Depends on the, oh, there it is. There's the counter catcher. Depends on the situation. It's all situational. This might be terrible if they use the first Sylveon attack. I mean, I don't know. Well, I played against one earlier. They didn't do it. I'd have to have them do it and see what happens, to be honest. But yeah, if they go like counter catcher Thwackey and then Sylveon on my bench, that sounds annoying. Yeah. They're going for like a water pond strat here, though, it looks like. My nerd, I saw you were talking about deck cooking. No. Not deck cooking. Actual cooking. you have a way to get out of Sob? I have one Kieran. But Sob KOs us pretty fast, so I'm not really scared of Sob, to be honest. Never lucky. They lose one good card and a bench space, so I'm okay with like throwing this out aggressively. Like get rid of the Noctowl, then they have to lose a Hoot Hoot or one of the other ones, and they also lose a bench space, so I'm okay with getting aggressive with that. All right, pass. And I don't want to play the Aroma here, because I could thin out the deck with the Aroma, but I think I'd rather save it to potentially regain later on. Like if they actually go KO Thwackey next turn, then I can go bench Grookey, then next turn Hyper Aroma for double Thwackey or something like that. I mean, the first attack where Sylveon takes 100 damage from an attack. Oh, Sylveon's first attack applies to the Pokemon it hits. So they KO the Dipplin, so it doesn't actually have any effect. So that I'm not scared of that one at all. No Air Balloon in deck for search? No, it's in there. You can't use Thwackey. You can only use Thwackey's ability if Dipplin's in the active. Oh, they're actually just attacking with Flareon. I'm not scared of this at all. Flareon attack here is like super weak. Showed the stream with this deck, right? Has it been fun? Yeah, of course. I haven't really played since NAIC and a few side events at Worlds. Been burnt out, so took a break, but want to start out again with this deck. Yeah, the deck's fun for sure. Still just chilling. All right. I mean, they're definitely setting up for some kind of play. Yo, appreciate the 10 gifted there. Zach Williams, 69. I appreciate it a ton. Welcome all to the pack. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. For Tatsu deck? Oh, for the Tatsu deck? Sure. Do you have a list? Listen DMs? Oh, is Gamer has a list? Okay. All right. We'll switch it up after this. What do you think will be the best Mega deck? No clue. Find out when they drop. Why'd you skip? Skip what? Would Iron Leaves help with the situation, or would it be too much of a 2-prize liability? It'd be a combination of too much of a 2-prize liability, but plus we would never have bench space for it. Like as you see right now, our bench is locked, and we'd most often be bench locked. You appreciate the 5 gifted there, Gamer. I appreciate it. Normal Regardless with 1 Mega Guardi added to is the best Mega deck. That's what it's looked like from Japan so far, for sure. There's plenty of time. We'll see. Wait, is there actually supposed to be 2 different Hydreigon EXs in this list here, Gamer? Mega Lucario looks good, but it's weak to Guardi. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be one of the things that holds it back for sure. Or are they going after my Diplet? Wait, what? What is going on? I just don't even know what's going on at this point. They've done so many things, but I feel like nothing has happened. They're still cooking. Yo, appreciate the 3 gifted there. Zach 1. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 3 gifted. Welcome all to the pack. All right. I mean, I want to KO this because I don't want BS to happen. But I currently actually can't KO this. Stadium. Energy. Black Belt Training Knockout. Oh, but I need another Applin though. Yo, appreciate the 5 gifted there. Step in the red. I appreciate it. Welcome all to the pack. Dude, hang on. How am I KOing this thing? I gotta lock in. Stadium Energy. Maybe I just let them attack with the water pond, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually just not sure. I could get this and I hope I get a basic plus the energy, but that's like pretty unlikely. I think I'd rather just KO them here, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the KO. We'll just go like for it like this, it's fine. Oh, I have to bench. I don't want to bench another Grookey though. I guess I could do like this. And then we're gonna have to reset up, I guess. But that's fine. We can just we'll see what the prize cards are. We'll see what the top deck is. They don't have access to owls. Hopefully they don't have Iono, but they could have Iono here, I guess. Yeah, if they water pond, they get 2. They can't Crispin and Briar next turn, so we should be safe for a reset up angle. That did feel pretty awkward though. Azul's MeWX rotating out? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, I thought they had one in their discard. I was gonna check it. What's your weakness against this deck? Like as Flareon, I mean the water pond's annoying, I guess, but Sylveon could sound like it could be annoying, but I don't know. Does Black Belt work on both attacks? It does, yeah. You running Max Ball as the A spec? No, I'm not. All right, that is kind of annoying. I do have Cleffa to recover. That's an Applin as well. The Applin's a pretty big hit, but I want another Applin. Is it one of my Applins dead? Dude, you gotta chill with that. One of my Applins is dead. I do have one more stadium left. They still have Crystal though, so they can go Crystal Crispin next turn. They can go draw 2, draw 2. I only have one Applin to bench. I could actually lose this, to be honest. This actually is losable. Very losable. Not feeling great, to be honest. So we might lose this. Oh, yeah, our last turn was just so weak. Our last turn was so weak. Okay. I could play this. I think I should just hold it though. Just draw. It's not looking good. Maybe I should have just... No, I mean, I could have benched an Applin instead of taking the knockout. I guess that was like a play, but it just felt like terrible, to be honest. With tokens, if you KO 2 Pokemon with Dipplin, would you flip the coin twice? I believe so, yeah. They have Gust, right? I didn't see them grab Gust, but I assume they have it. Oh, do they have Briar and Briar Countercatcher? Oh, what? Wait, did they think they were winning the game? I'm so confused. I feel like they thought they were winning. Or they won. Or, I don't know. To me, it felt like they thought they had won the game. 2, 4, 5, 6. The real world. I still have my counter catcher left, but I don't know if it's in the deck. I think I can just check with this first. Sure. There's a couple different ways we could have won here. I think we could have KO'd the active. Well, actually, I'm not sure about that. I feel like they're down a boss on a counter catcher. Maybe they prized their other boss.